Up everybody to Reverse here today, and we're gonna talk about the Game Awards and how Hogwarts Legacy was snubbed by the Game Awards 2023. It literally has no nominations, despite being one of the best-selling games of this year and having critic and user praise as well. This game is not nominated for anything, and people are wondering why that is. There's a few speculations. The big one that comes to mind is definitely the J.K. Rowling controversy. Her statements against the trans community. I think a lot of the journalists and the so-called committee who's in part of this Game of the Year awards definitely don't like. They definitely are more liberal-minded. They don't like that type of stance that J.K. Rowling stated. So that is the biggest one that people are saying. That's probably the reason why, or it could be something else entirely. So. This is from Games Rant. They talk about this game being snubbed. Now, I was kind of upset that the Xbox first-party games were snubbed this year, but this is definitely a game that should have been nominated for multiple categories at this award show. So it's very disheartening to see that something this creative like this is not getting any recognition at all from the Game Awards. So I don't know. That kind of rubs me the wrong way, to be honest. Once again, the best games being nominated, the Game of the Year award nominees are just remakes and sequels. And this just tell me not even to be in the running of Game of the Year or not even any nominations in general. It's just very disheartening to see from such a great game, from WB at that, which I have a lot of criticism towards WB because of the whole games as a service focus. But this was a good single player game, which just didn't get any recognition from the gaming community from this award show, so to say. So I'm gonna go into this article. The Game Awards 2023 nominees have been announced, and fans may notice a glaring omission from the lineup. Open world Harry Potter action RPG game Hogwarts Legacy wasn't nominated for a single category. That is just crazy right there. No category at all. Like, that's just wild. This game found a great deal of success on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series S. I believe they're just working on a Switch version, which it looks pretty spooky for the Switch, but it's on the Switch as well, so it's on all platforms pretty much. So they say, why wasn't Hogwarts Legacy nominated for any awards at the Game Awards 2023 is the big question people just want to know. An official statement on the matter. There hasn't been an official statement on the matter, but two explanations are the most likely. One scenario is that the people who voted on the list of nominees simply don't think Hogwarts Legacy deserved a nod in any of the categories. That's laughable. Like, that is definitely not the reason right there, but that is one of the speculations. And the other one is that Hogwarts Legacy was left off because of the game divisiveness. While it reviewed well, the game has been praised for what it accomplishes as a video game. The Harry Potter brand is forever tied to the controversial creator J.K. Rowling, which I think is the main reason. Let's be honest here. That's the main reason why they probably snubbed this game at the Game Awards, because of game and politics. So sad to see. Like, I don't care what the creator said. I'm like, this is still an amazing game. It deserves this credit, but I guess they think otherwise. So, once again, I don't agree with the statement. I don't agree with this choice from the Game Awards journalists who decided to snub this game, but it is what it is. Let's see what people have to say about this. The amount of love and passion the developers poured into every inch of this game, I believe deserves an acknowledgement, but guess not. At least they got the Grammys nomination, which is kind of crazy because I didn't know video games can even get nominated for the Grammys. But apparently they got a Grammy nomination, but not nominations at the Video Game Awards. That is just wild right there. Honestly, I probably had the most fun at Hogwarts Legacy this year of all these other games that released, but there's the toxic side of the whole Harry Potter thing, so it's not surprising they would cut it off just not to put gas on the fire. Yeah, you can imagine if this game won, there'd be so much backlash if this game won Game of the Year, to be honest. So, definitely deserves the nomination. Oh well, I'm sure Hogwarts Legacy 2 will be a contender when it drops. Okay. Absolutely the winner for best art direction with how insanely detailed the castle is. I can't believe it didn't get a single nomination, and I really hope this wasn't done to avoid controversy. Yeah. Because of the woke people, Hogwarts Legacy even put a trans bartender in just to please them. Yeah, they did have a trans character, so I guess that still wasn't enough. Let's see. A bit disappointing, yeah, but looking at all the games nominated, it makes sense. But Hogwarts Legacy is still my personal game of the year and deserved a nomination 100%. Okay. It truly is disappointing, but at least it's in a running for a Grammy, so it's getting some recognition. Once again, that is very wild. A Grammy is getting an award for the music, but not for the actual game from the Game Awards. I think it's because compared to the other nominees, Hogwarts Legacy was forgotten since the release. We only got new clothes with Twitch drops, nothing new, and people once completed forgets about it. I don't think that's the reason why. I think it's the controversy. I think that's the main reason why. Because if they won any awards, there'd be so much backlash on the internet. It is ridiculous. Honestly, the most wanted game for a decade. Yeah, Harry Potter fans have been wanting a game like this for a long time. So just to see it not get any awards is just wild to me. Releasing in perfect conditions, unlike some of the games on that list, ridiculous. Top 3 game of the year for me, loved Hogwarts Legacy, totally got snubbed. This has been one of the best years in gaming for a long time. It was going to be stiff competition no matter what. From what I've seen and heard, the general consensus is a good game, but good isn't enough in a year. Oh, really? This almost made me want to take some shots at some of the games of the game of the year list, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to just skip past the comment right there. Hogwarts was game of the year. It definitely deserved to be in the nominees for game of the year, but those are just my thoughts. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Do you think this game was rightfully snubbed, or you think it was snubbed because of political reasons? Because people are saying there's a stiff competition, so many great games this year. But me personally, I think it's because the controversy that would happen if this game did win any awards, and they want to avoid that at all things possible. So it's sad to see, but the developers, the people behind us, definitely deserve a round of applause because they made an amazing game, in my opinion. But definitely see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.